Stephen Wong. 3 generations connected with Chinatown on my mother's side and my father's side.
My name is Judy Lamb Maxwell. I'm a historian and teach people how to make dumplings. Chinatown and Gastown are the 2 oldest neighborhoods in the city of Vancouver. And the history of Chinatown is very significant because in the old days, when this neighborhood was established, Chinese could only live in this neighborhood. They couldn't live elsewhere. And now people can live anywhere.
It's important having a Chinatown in Vancouver because it acknowledges not just the history of Chinatown and the Chinese here, it's the story of all of Canada and how our place and our city and our country evolved. My parents' generation were pioneers that opened the door for people like me, my generation, and the younger generations. I graduated in education. I had the opportunity to teach as a profession. I didn't have to think about whether I could or should or be allowed because of the earlier generation's contribution.
I'm Doug Halverson. I'm a past president of Sun Yat-sen Garden. I think having a Chinatown in Vancouver is important because the cities of the world are rapidly all coming to look very much the same. And people are moving about, and human beings aren't very satisfied belonging to a group of 7 billion or 11 billion that we're heading for. And so to have a sense of place is really important. The biggest change I've seen in Chinatown over my time here has been in the recent couple of decades with the terrible tragedy that's happening on the streets of the downtown east side. When I was a kid, my mom would let me come down here by bus when I was 11, and I would go shopping, and it was nothing. The streets were very busy. When I was in university, we would come down and eat in the restaurants in the back alleys. Nobody ever thought about safety. It was always safe.
It's no longer 100% Chinese. There's a mix of people. There are about 2,000 elders that live in this neighborhood, Chinese elders. There are street people, people with mental illness. There are multimillionaires that own property in this neighborhood. And there are adventurous younger people who are starting businesses, entrepreneurs. This is the cheapest neighborhood in the city of Vancouver. So what's affected this neighborhood and all the change has also been the cost of living.
I think Chinatown is very much an authentic Chinese community. I can take you to lots of people who only speak Cantonese. Walk down the street, the signs are in Chinese. And authentic is kind of a funny word in this world too. Is Shanghai an authentic Chinese community? It's not the Shanghai anybody's grandpa knew.
At the moment, many of us in the community are also seeing the intangibles. The food culture, the lion dances, the Tai Chi, playing Mahjong, all those are part of the intangible culture. And that you could see it, you could smell it, you could hear the clicking of the Mahjong tiles.
I think Chinatown's in a safe place right now. And I think that with everybody working together in the community, whether we're Chinese or non-Chinese, that we have a vision for preserving the neighborhood. There's also going to be a UNESCO application for a World Heritage Site, which would preserve this neighborhood too.
Chinatown is needed because it's a bridge from the stories and heritage of the past to how the community is living and being now. And that lets us look and step into the future in a powerful way.